Mabuhay everyone and welcome to Words Matter. I'm Mary.
And I am Hannah.
And I'm Jezreel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and complex topic, the tension between linguistic imperialism and linguistic diversity right here in the Philippines.
Exactly. And we're thrilled to have Leia join us today. Leia, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So Leia brings a unique perspective to this discussion. So she has been actively campaigning for the use of local languages in our education system.
To kick us off, can you briefly tell us what linguistic imperialism and linguistic diversity mean to you?
Sure. Linguistic imperialism to me is when one language, often a dominant global language like English, starts overshadowing and pushing aside local languages. Linguistic diversity, on the other hand, is the beautiful reality of having many different languages, and each with its own unique culture and history. So, Leia, how do you see English dominating spaces like education, media, or workplace communication here in the Philippines? Well, think about it. Many top universities use English as the primary medium of instruction. A lot of high-paying jobs require excellent English skills, and if you turn on the TV, you'll notice a huge amount of content in is in English. And this creates a perception that English is superior or more valuable, which can unfortunately make our local languages seem less important.
So that's a really important point, Leia. So I've noticed that myself, especially with younger generation rather. So sometimes preferring to speak English. So even amongst themselves. So do you think our local languages are actually using important in this?
Adding to that, I have observed also that even in social media, many Filipinos tend to use English to reach new audience rather than using our own languages.
It's a serious concern when children aren't encouraged to use and develop their mother tongue. They can lose connection to their cultural heritage. And some studies even suggest that learning in your native language first actually helps you learn other languages, including the English, more effectively later on. But I believe the use of English also presents a lot of opportunities. Absolutely. So, what efforts do you see that are trying to preserve linguistic diversity here in the Philippines? There's the mother tongue-based multilingual education, or what we call MTB MLD program, which is a great step. It aims to teach the children their mother tongue from kindergarten to grade 3. The 1987 Philippine Constitution also recognizes the importance of promoting and preserving our local languages, but the implementation is the key, and there's always room for the improvement.
So I agree. There are law, but the implementation is always the problem.
Leia, do you think English and our indigenous languages can coexist harmoniously, or is it always going to be a power struggle?
I believe they can coexist. It's not about the eliminating English. It's about creating balance. We need to recognize the value and importance of our local languages while still equipping Filipinos with the English skills they need to succeed in a globalized world. And think of it as being bilingual or multilingual as an advantage, not a disadvantage.
So, how do we promote the harmonious coexistence of English and our local languages?
um, we can start by supporting initiatives that promote the use of local languages in schools, media, and government. We can also encourage parents to speak to their children in their mother tongue. And importantly, we need to change the mindset that English is the only path to success.
So, Leia, what about the role of media and arts in promoting linguistic diversity?
The media and arts play a huge role. They can create content in local languages that is both entertaining and educational. They can also showcase the beauty and richness of our diverse culture through music, film, and literature, and other forms of artistic expression.
So, are there any scholars or organizations that influence your perspective on this subject?
Definitely. The work of Robert Tellefson on linguistic imperialism has been very influential in understanding the power dynamics at play. Also, the organization like the Summer Institute of Linguistics have been working to document and preserve endangered languages around the world, including in the Philippines.
Okay, so this has been such an insightful discussion. Thank you for sharing your expertise, Leia.
So, to sum up, we explore the complicities of linguistic imperialism and linguistic diversity in the Philippines.
We've learned how English dominates many aspects of our society, but also how important it is to preserve and promote our local languages. And we've heard Leia's passionate advocacy for creating a more balanced and multilingual Philippines.
My key message is this. Our languages are a vital part of our identity and heritage. Let's celebrate and protect them. Let's nurture our local languages alongside English for a truly empowered and culturally rich Philippines.
So, thank you, Leia, for those inspiring words.
Thank you all for tuning in to Words Matter. We hope that this discussion has sparked some thoughts and conversations about the importance of language in our lives. Until next time, keep those words flowing.